What's happening, Reject Nation? Greg Alba here.
John here.
We are going to watch a trailer from one of our favorite movie companies, combined with Focus Features, Blumhouse Focus Features, called BLACKkKLANSMAN. The Spike Lee joint, and Jordan Peele produced it. I believe Adam Driver and Topher Grace. Denzel's son.
Yeah. Well, they're all three Denzel's sons.
All three.
Only one
Topher
is
Grace is the
biological.
firstborn. Before we do that, I want to give a Patron of the Day shout out to Eric Oliver. Just wanted to say we love you, buddy. Had a Google Hangout with you a few weeks ago. Happy marriage. Congratulations. Whatever people truly say. Congratulations on it.
Good on you.
Seem like you have a lovely house. When we go to San Francisco, we will crash on your couch, kick you out of your own house. You can go sleep at some Airbnb. We did send you a thank you letter per your request. And also, you do have a signed t-shirt on the way. I hope to see a photo of you rocking it, buddy.
And if not, we want it back.
We want it back. Worn.
Yeah.
Let's watch this trailer.
Let's do it. Trailer for a trailer? There you go.
There's never been a black cop in
Colorado
this state.
Springs.
We think you might be the man to open things up around here.
I love it there.
I know.
Oh, damn. Spike Lee's back. Some flavor.
Hello, this is Ron Stallworth calling. Who am I speaking with?
This is David Duke.
Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. That David Duke?
Oh.
God, last time I checked. What can I do you for?
Well, since you asked, I hate blacks. I hate Jews, Mexicans, and Irish, Italians, and Chinese. But my mouth to God's ears, I really hate those black rats. And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
I'm happy to be talking to a true white American.
God bless white America. The KKK is planning an attack.
Why?
How do you propose to make this investigation?
We'll establish contact over the phone. We'll need a white officer to play
White.
me when they meet face to face.
You for the white race, Ron?
Oh, hell yeah. So there becomes a combined Ron Stallworth.
Can you do that?
With the right white man, we can do anything.
White.
Who's the last time they made an investigation? Oh, that's right. Never.
Okay, become his friend. Let's get invited back.
What kind of stuff you guys do?
Cross burnings, marches. This is fixing to be a big year for us.
You ask too many questions. You undercover or something?
We must unite and organize to fight racism.
Are you down for the liberation of black people?
Power to the people.
All power to all the people.
That's right, sister.
For you, it's a crusade. For me, it's a job.
You're Jewish. That hatred, doesn't that piss you off?
You're taking this Jew lie detector test.
Why are you acting like you ain't got skin in the game?
Damn.
I'm telling you, the war's a coming.
Damn.
Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
That's us. Stallworth brothers. We're on a roll, baby.
Whoa.
America first.
If I would have known this was a plan, I wouldn't have taken this mother.
That comes out on my sister and dad's birthday.
Oh, man.
I know where I'm taking my sister.
I mean, it looks like it would probably be a rousing time at the cinema.
I'm excited for a Spike Lee joint.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
excited for that. That looks really cool. There's another Blumhouse movie that, I mean, it's...
Get Out?
No, the movie where he makes the black guy makes the phone call and he does a white voice.
Oh, that's just A24. I don't think.
No, that's not A24, yeah.
Sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
With the David Cross and.
I mean, that's a big plot point for that.
Yeah.
And it's a plot point here, but that one's like a separate thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he just does that chipper white guy voice so well in this. Yeah, it's not like a dub or anything.
There's a few directors around who I think can pull off this story.
Yeah,
And-
who could do it with like a certain amount of rhythm and flavor, but
Yeah.
also take it to probably the depths it needs to go to.
Definitely.
You know?
That's Spike Lee territory right there. The combination of Spike Lee directing and Jordan Peele producing after Jordan Peele coming
That's
off the
pretty
heels
cool.
of Get Out
Yeah.
and doing this subject of a movie. Just just hearing that alone. If I heard I didn't know what this is about.
The title makes you think of that Dave Chappelle sketch.
That's what I that's what I
It's like, did they turn this into a feature-length film?
Spike Lee, he can sometimes do that where he has this sort of 70s touch. But it takes place in that era. It looks like the 60s, 70s era has that black exploitation vibe. John David Washington looks like he gives a killer performance. It's an interesting tone they're striking here for a true story. If I were to hear this plot, I wouldn't expect such a dark, humorous tone.
Yeah, something that looks more like Detroit is what I would have expected.
Yeah, something like a serious, gritty thing. But there seems to be like some dark whimsy about it, which makes it kind of appealing. And there's very few directors who, I think, for this subject matter, who can get away with that. Adam Driver looks like he does a really good job too, man.
I'm excited about this ensemble.
Topher Grace is the Ku Klux Klan leader. Holy crap, man!
I imagine that's a cool role for him to take on because it's the last place you'd expect Topher, and I'm hoping that this might be one of those roles that shows he can, do a different dimension. That's an easy opportunity to be hateable.
Spike Lee can sometimes get borderline preachy with some of his movies.
Ham-fisted.
Yeah, I feel like this could be a territory though where he can get away with it.
I think the tone allows for that. Yeah. And there's a certain amount of fun and intrigue just with the premise in and of itself. And did it say halfway through that this is based on some real shit? I think in that way, it's one of those larger than life, true life stories to a degree. One of those true stories that seems so outlandish, and I feel like you can kind of infuse the fun on one of those.
Yeah.
I feel like there's probably going to be, as with any true story, a certain amount that's truncated or changed. A really eccentric true story, and I feel like you have more license with those stories.
I get the impression that even though this tone, it kind of has this like 70s black exploitation vibe of a trailer, and I'm sure the movie will have that in its essence, I imagine the last half of this will probably get very dark.
I imagine there's probably more serious, more tension than this trailer leads you to believe. Most of this trailer is fun.
And it's kind of like cringy because you're just like, oh my god, it's such an uncomfortable situation.
I'm aware of the subject matter.
Good timing for this movie to come out.
I hope this one knocks it out the park. And he sounds so much like Denzel. He has that quality to his voice where, like, if you closed your eyes.
We'll establish contact over the phone. We'll need a white officer to play me when they meet face to face.
You might imagine
the voice does, but I don't know. The face and the mannerisms don't really seem like I'm looking at Denzel. But if it was just the voice,
which is good. I want him to carve his own path.
Well, thanks, guys, for recommending that trailer to us. That looks exciting.
Yeah.
You guys can subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell so you can get notified every time one of our vids is up. Check us out on Patreon. Full-length TV show reactions, weekly Q&As. Shoot a lot for that. So go check us out over there.